Femi Fani-Kayode came out, addressed the press conference, and there the campaign office was basically raising concerns about the health status of the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, retired General Muhammadu Buhari, saying it appears he's not as healthy as he should be for the elections, and they were trying to basically say he should please come out and give a full disclosure of his health status so that Nigerians are aware what or how he is right now health-wise. Well, that position drew a reaction, a swift reaction from the All Progressive Congress directly from the presidential candidate himself, and this is what he had to say.
I don't know this desperation of the issues we are telling Nigerians is a question of corruption in this country. For the last 16 years, PDP has destroyed this country, literally. This is the issue. What has got to do with that when I'm in the field on daily basis?
Yes, sir.
And documents have been put in the papers and on the Twitter that in ABU there are people, and ABU said they have forged documents. So this desperation, in fact, is beyond my understanding.
Well, one more thing, Larry. Has INEC responded to the motion in the House of Representatives about the use of the temporary voter cards?
Well, the situation now on the permanent voters' cards for now remains the same. As you're aware, the House of Representatives had, taken a motion. They had passed a motion where they have urged the Independent National Electoral Commission to look at the possibility of amending their guidelines for the 2015 elections so as to allow those who are duly registered and who have their temporary voters' cards to vote, as against the position where right now the guideline states that only those who have the PVCs, that's the permanent voters' cards, can vote in the elections. So that's the House position. And as I'm sure you're aware, it was a resolution passed by the House of Representatives. It's not something that the Senate has looked at or the Senate may look at before the elections, because the House or the National Assembly has actually adjourned now till after the elections, the presidential elections and the National Assembly elections. So the Senate may not take a position on that, but it's very unlikely that INEC will, on the strength of just this motion, change its guidelines. The Independent National Electoral Commission has already come out to say it's taken everything into consideration. It's already gone too far, and it's very hopeful. It's gone too far right now in trying to get the permanent voters' cards ready. It's also gone a long way in cleaning up the voters' register, and to bring back the issue of the temporary voters' cards may just bring up more problems than it can handle. And so for now, I do not see that changing. I except something drastic happens. I think all will remain as it is right now, and only the permanent voters' cards will be used for the 2015 general elections.
All right, thank you, Larry. Larry Lasisi, our correspondent, speaking to us in an interview earlier today. Well, let's get back to Mr. Rabi. More questions are coming through today on the program here. Marvin says, until INEC creates a department that is saddled with registration of voters across the state, he thinks the PVC problem will persist.
Well, we do have a department specifically for voter registration. We have that in Abuja, and we have a director in charge of voter registry. We also have at the state level. So it's not really what was a problem. I think it has to do more with the fact that this is the first time we are doing the permanent voters cards in the form in which it is today, and we are using this specifically with the smart card readers. So that also has caused some challenges for us, but we are going to get over them, I'm very sure.
Akwemi says, what if the PVCs don't come? He says the 600,000 balance from 2011 is still pending. What hope is there for those that registered in December?
Okay, please let us be positive. Your PVCs will come. I spoke with Abuja this afternoon, this morning, and we got the assurance. In fact, as I spoke with the person in China, Abuja, today, we learned that even some states have started receiving fresh batches. So I'm sure Lagos 10 will come, and then we'll collect our own.
This is an indirect one because I didn't see him talk about Lagos. He says, when will transferred PVCs be ready? He transferred from Osun to Kaduna because anybody could do to Lagos.
Yes. I'll advise the person to kindly find out from the INEC office in the state the person has transferred to.
Okay, we'll be back in just a moment. We've got more coming your way on Nigeria 2015. Join us again.
This is the best chance for the opposition. There will not be another chance like this anymore. We can't afford to lose it.
We will not rig, but we will not allow anybody to rig us out also. So if anybody is planning rigging, they should think twice. It's not what we want.
It's time to get more word from our correspondent. Well, Eunice Thompson is here now to just take us through that. Hello.
Hello, Chamberlain. Thank you so much, and good evening. Campaigning is taking different approaches in the country. That's what we've observed in the ongoing tour of the state in the country by candidates, leaders, and supporters of the various political parties. For some, it's time to advocate for peace. For others, commissioning of projects and sometimes just visiting project site. While for some others, it's appealing to the sentiment of the people. That's the picture from Kaduna, Nasarawa, Ogun, Imo, and Anambra states. Common occurrence at this time in Nigeria. In Kaduna, the capital of the state, the All Progressives Congress takes credit for this one when their governorship candidate, Nasir El-Rufai, and other party leaders visited to campaign. With the supporters as witnesses, he receives the flag. His message is on the prevention of violence before and during the elections.
When they abuse you, don't respond. When they insult you, don't respond. When they attack you, don't retaliate. We are a party of peace.
All the way from the South, prominent party members have come to voice their endorsement.
May we please have the national anthem?
Down in the north-central region of the country, Nasarawa State, the campaign takes a different turn as the governor, Umaru Tanko Al-Makura, who is also on the All Progressives Congress, commissions the Lafia Square as part of his re-election bid. He is not alone. The party presidential candidate, General Muhammadu Buhari, and his vice, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, make the event even more memorable. The train, however, ends up in the venue of the campaign where party supporters had been waiting. And once again, the message of peace in the process of keeping the government house within APC.
We have been tried many times, but the strength of your mind